You need to understand that there is a negative side to both the economies of scale and batching, and that is referred to as the bullwhip effect. What is the bullwhip effect? The bullwhip effect is a supply chain phenomenon where demand changes at the end of the supply chain lead to inventory fluctuations along the chain. For instance, if you're selling, say, juice at retail level, and you normally sell 10 bottles of a given type of juice in a day, and suddenly you sell double that, which means you end up ordering double raw materials, or in this case, double fruits or whatever it is, or the juice itself. How will the wholesale react to this? Well, they're also going to double their stock to avoid running out of stock, and the manufacturer decides to manufacture more of that particular brand of juice. So think of it this way. That one small action at the end of the supply chain has led to a ripple effect all the way to the manufacturer's level in that supply chain. It becomes a problem since the exaggerated fluctuation in sales order make it difficult for logistics managers to manage the supply chain demand information. Now, the four major causes of the bullwhip effect are: number one, demand forecast update. In this case, well, it makes sense for, say, the procurement professionals to try and predict the way things are going to be ordered in future. That can lead to problems. Perception of demand pattern and attempts to manage future demands when replenishing stock leads to excessive safety stock, especially when lead times are long. Number two, order batching. As inventory is depleted, the organization doesn't just order away. It waits for the accumulated demand to increase to the size needed for a batch order. More frequent ordering may also be prevented by ordering a full truckload. In this case, we're just talking about attempts to benefit from the economies of scale. The problem is that as you're doing that, the guy at the end of the supply chain, your supplier or your manufacturer, whatever it is, they don't know that that's what you're doing. They just think that suddenly demand has increased. And that, you see, creates a problem. Number three, price fluctuation. Okay, special promotions and discounts can result into customers purchasing product quantities that do not reflect immediate demand. And number four, rationing and shortage gain. Okay, let's assume there is a shortage of, say, sugar or something, right? And so there is a policy. You go to a market, you only buy one per something. Now, if that happens, what do you think the results are going to be? This can lead to customers gaming the rationing system by exaggerating their actual requirements to get a proportion of the order line that meets their actual demand. Now, a summative way of dealing with the bullwhip effect will involve foster supply chain communication and collaboration, use of better forecasting and visibility tool, and explore a demand-driven approach to supply chain management.